What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev. Today's topic is AAU ruining American basketball culture? I have some strong thoughts on this topic, and I believe I can make an argument for both sides. But before you hear from me, let's listen to Hall of Fame coach, not only one of the greatest women's basketball coaches of all time, but one of the greatest basketball coaches of all time, Geno Auriemma, and he believes that AAU is ruining American basketball. Geno, what you got to say?
More time watching high school kids play or younger kids play because they're more talented than ever. They're better athletes than ever. They can do more things than kids 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But they're not better basketball players.
More talented, more athletic, but not better basketball players than 10 years ago or the kids in the past. How do you feel about that statement? Strong statement, Geno. Right out the topic. Right out the closet. Right out.
Because this coach, or that system has them playing 6 games on Saturday, and they practice once that week. It's totally opposite of what they do in Europe, where you will practice 6 days and you will play once. So you wonder why all these kids coming from Europe, they say, why are they so fundamentally sound? Why can they all dribble, they can all pass, they can all shoot? Doesn't matter whether they're 5'10 or 6'10. Because they practice, they don't play games.
So pretty much, thoughts. We are playing too many games in America and not working on our skills enough. In Europe, they're working on their skills and playing less games. So it's flip-flop between the European players and the American players. I tend to agree with Geno when he says that statement. I coach AAU, I coach high school, so I see it on both sides. And the kids do play a lot of games. There are definitely programs that focus on skills, and those are the high-level great programs. But not a lot of programs don't. They're just all about playing games. But he's right about that. These Europeans come into the NBA skilled, can pivot, can shoot, can dribble, make great decisions. NBA players from America, athletic, talented, highlight moves, highlight plays. You tell me which one is better.
It's all about how many games are we going to play, and then are we going to practice this week? Like I coached the boys AAU team, okay? My son was on. We had 5 Division I players. We had 3 kids that went pro. So we went down and played in Orlando in a tournament that all the college coaches go to. And we had a chance that if we won one more game, we would finish 11th. That's pretty damn good. We had them all coming back the following year. And then 2 of the kids said, I'm not playing. I said, why not? I said, well, I'm playing on another team. Why? Well, it turns out we practiced every Tuesday and Thursday like clockwork. Well, the other coach told them, you don't have to practice, just show up for games. Coaches are feeding into this because guess what? A lot.
Wow. And I firsthand know that what he's saying is true. That the transfer portal in college is crazy. But in AAU, boys, especially boys, and it's now starting to cross over into the girls' side too. But for the boys, high level, these coaches are, I'm not saying they're paying the money. I don't know what they're giving them, what incentives. But they are definitely saying stuff like you don't have to practice, you just show up for games, you show up for whatever games you want to play. Whenever you want to play, you could be late, you could be on time, whatever, just play for my team. And that is a disgusting mindset by the coaches, and that's one of the reasons why these kids are not developing the way they need to be developed.
I'm not saying all, but so many of the coaches that coach don't have any idea how to be a good coach. It's not even their fault.
So that's it, big time. I want to hear that last statement about the coaches one more time. As a coach, I need to hear that. Hold on.
Well, the other coach told them you don't have to practice, just show up for games. Coaches are feeding into this because guess what? A lot, I'm not saying all, but so many of the coaches that coach don't have any idea how to be a good coach. It's not even their fault.
They're just in it for the money, for the notoriety, just to say that I had player A, player B, now they're playing for Duke, they're playing for North Carolina, they're in the NBA playing for Minnesota, for the Knicks, whatever the case may be. I coached them during AAU. nasty, nasty mindset. So what are your thoughts on this? Is AAU ruining American basketball culture? So before I give you my thoughts, I just want to rail off this real quick. So this is the CBS Sports top 25 players in the NBA this season. So this is as of this Friday. Joel Embiid, number 1. European player. All right, Africa. I think Africa, right? Africa. Nikola Jokic, European. Giannis Antetokounmpo, European. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Canadian. Luka Doncic, European. 6, Kevin Durant. Now we get to American. 7, Kawhi Leonard. 8, Donovan Mitchell. 9, Devin Booker. 10, Jason Tatum. So we don't get an American player until number 6. The top 5, as the CBS Sports ranking, the top 5 players in the NBA this season so far are non-Americans. What do you guys think about that? So do you believe AAU, this has to do with AAU and we're not developing the kids like we used to develop the kids? I remember, rest in peace, Kobe had a similar statement about AAU, running these kids into the ground, not working on their skills enough. Like I said, I can argue both sides because there are programs, AAU programs, that focus on skill development. It's about the kids getting better each and every day. There are programs that don't care about skill development, like Coach Geno Auriemma said, all about them notoriety. I just want to have the best of the best playing on my team, and I'm going to have them playing on my team no matter what I have to do. So there's both sides of the fence. Kids are getting injured a lot earlier, a lot younger, torn ACLs, like big time injuries, torn ACLs, broken ankles, pulled hamstrings, like wear and tear injuries that should be happening in their mid to late 20s are happening when they're 15, 16, 17, 18. And I believe it has to do with AAU and being sport specific and playing a sport all year round. I don't feel like AAU should be taken away. We just got to figure out a medium, a happy medium, where you can play games, because you have to play games to develop. You have to develop your skills, work out, train, and then you have to showcase that in games, and you have to learn how to play games and learn the skills and showcase the skills in the game. So there has to be a happy medium, but there shouldn't be a 6-to-1 ratio where it's 1 practice, 6 games. That doesn't make any sense. There's no development in that. That's my thoughts. Like I said, I could go on both sides of the fence. I've seen both sides. I don't agree 100% to get away with to take AAU away, but like I said, we have to find a happy medium where we are developing these kids the right way and getting these American players back to the level that they used to be at. What are your thoughts? Is AAU ruining basketball in America? Do you feel like AAU is perfect? It should stay the same way it is? Do you feel like American basketball has gotten better, has gotten worse? Do you feel like the NBA has gotten better or worse? What do you feel about the European players and their skill levels? Are they better than the Americans? Leave all your thoughts about this in the comments below. Till next time, this is Coach Cav, and I'm out of here. Peace.